everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming back if this is not your first time here. And if this is your first time here, guys, just sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee and enjoy the video. This is a reaction channel. We analyze, we criticize, we talk the facts. All the stories on here are real. Sometimes I leave the names of the people out. Today I am going to mention the names because the story is a little different. Guys, it's a channel that we respect people on here. We respect your opinion and we ask that you voice your opinion on here in the comment section. But our good opinion, we really appreciate it. So, just recently, and it has been all over the news in the Jamaican paper about this little boy who was missing, and he was autistic and he's found, but unfortunately he's found not alive. So I'm going to give you a little bit based on the mother's information about the little boy and her experience and everything like that. Little boy was 9 years old and the mother name is Prudence Griffiths. According to the woman, she was filled with happiness when she found out she was pregnant with her second child. And she, as like any mother, new mother, she looked forward to having this baby. And all she could have dreamed about is now may have the pair, and she dreamed of a very happy life. But as her pregnancy went on, things suddenly took a dark turn. Near her due date, she felt her baby's heartbeat slow down drastically. And then the fear and the anxiety was so overwhelming. As she waited anxiously in the hospital, doctors rushed to perform an emergency C-section. And finally, our son, who they give name Navardo Blackburn, was born. Through tragic and small, it was kind of a little bit disappointing to her and painful because the baby was so small. And she was even thinking to herself, say, boy, it's really a miracle. And it just brought her a lot of hope for she and her family. Now the little boy, Navardo, was a lively, loving boy who brought joy everywhere he went. He was playful, always making people laugh with his funny ways. And as he grew, Griffiths noticed that he was different from other children. When he was about 3 years old, she took him to test and learned that he had autism. Despite the diagnosis, Griffith's love for her son only grew stronger. She decided that no matter what, she loved her son, and she not because the kid might be what they call on the spectrum now, a polished name for that. She a go love him any less. She described him as affectionate and helpful, a boy who loved to talk and play. Sometimes he would stand at the gate chatting with strangers and aware of any form of danger around him. But unfortunately, one tragic day changed everything forever. And this happened upon one Friday. And Griffiths, she had left her 4 children at home because after that one she had 2 more. She left her 4 children at home. Her oldest is age 15 and her younger sibling age 5 and 4 and Navardo under the care of her grandmother while she went to buy food at a nearby fish fry. Now, she was only gone for a short while, just a few minutes. But when she returned, her heart just sank. Because why? She can't find our poor little autistic son. She saw Navardo playing nearby and called out to him. Instead of coming back, he saw her and him ran into the street, into an avenue just a few minutes away from their home. And man, this was the last time she set eye on her son alive. When this happened, and he just run out her sight, and just panic immediately took her. And the whole family started to search for him everywhere. They looked along the road nearby, along the riverbanks, and in the fields. She and some other women from the neighborhood began searching along the streets where he was last seen. Now, all what's happening is pure heart pounding with fear. Them calling my name, hoping for a miracle. And after hours of searching, they found a shocking and heartbreaking sight, a dirty old car parked by the side of the road. And flies swarmed around it. And the air was filled with a terrible smell. The mother, felt a sudden terrible feeling deep inside of her. Right away she knew instantly that her son was inside. Nothing could have happened but the mother collapsed in her tears, trembling as she leaned upon one police, because now the police them did start searching, And her gut feeling told it just, like them say mother have belly pain. She just get that feeling. Before them even reach to the car, she get that gut feeling, the pain in her belly will start hurt her. Now, when the police them opened the car inside, them found a body covered practically with cardboard and crates. It looked like the poor little autistic boy. See the car, go in there, crawl under it. Maybe the car hot. Maybe he didn't even know how to come out back. At first, the police them think it was an adult man. And when them think, so first when they see it and they think adult man and them say it, the woman felt so good, thinking her son was still alive. But when them carefully examine, them confirm the horrible truth that it was her son, Navardo. Now the poor woman's heart shattered. She started crying uncontrollably, overwhelmed by grief. She begged, asking herself over and over, "Is my baby there? Oh God, no." Her family and neighbors gathered around, devastated by the tragedy. Some cried openly, others stood in shock. Many wondered how such a thing could happen to a child who was so loved and so innocent. A whole lot of people in the district talk about how unlikely it was for Navardo to have entered that car alone. Wonder if somebody put him in the car. He was known to be a child who wouldn't wander far or willingly go into dangerous places. But why did he run? These are all unanswered questions when his mother called him. Witnesses said they have smelled something foul in the days before, but dismiss it, thinking it was a stray dog or some other kind of animal. Nobody believed that it would have entered, that the boy would have entered that vehicle willingly, especially not to lie inside and die. The car was parked in front of a gate, making it even more unlikely that he could have gotten inside without someone noticing. Can you imagine? The whole district grief was overwhelming. Even local leaders, including Member of Parliament Orlando Terrilang, expressed their sorrow. As someone who has an autistic child himself, Terrilang understood how vulnerable children like Navardo are. And of course, he spoke about how children with autism often don't understand danger and can easily run off when they are playing. He said it's very sad. Children like Navardo just want to have fun and they don't always know what danger is. When they run off, it's hard to catch them, especially if they don't listen or understand. And another thing is, from what I personally understand, is autistic kids, you have to keep them close because they have to be watched. And this poor woman, can you imagine how this woman must be feeling right now? Because even though the kid was autistic, the woman loved her picnic to death. The tragic loss of Navardo is a heartbreaking reminder of how fragile life can be for children with special needs and how important safety and protection are. Can you imagine how that grandmother who the child was left with feel now? His family and the people them at the district will carry this pain forever. The story is a painful reminder of the misfortune and suffering that can happen when a young life is taken so suddenly and so unfairly. My heart goes out to this mother, the grandmother, and the family. This is a sad story. Not all my stories end up sad, but this one is a sad one. Anyway, guys, if you have watched the video this far and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do so right now, and I will see you back here in my next video.